and we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll
It's pretty cold. I'm on a supermoto! Oh, this will be funny. We're both behind the cyclists.
up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories.
That's kind of messed up. Awesome.
Lost
So it's full-blown summer.
in time,
Hello everybody, how are you? How have you been?
racing
I
all
missed you.
these
I missed your
broken
patience.
dreams
I missed your likes,
tonight,
your subs, all that kind of stuff.
and we'll fly.
So how you doing everybody? I missed you. I know, I've been
We'll fly.
really slacking, especially since I don't really ride the motor to work every day, which I know half of you are going to go, but I mean, realistically, like, God, I forgot I don't have my beat cam on me either. My girlfriend took it to Jamaica. You can't see me do the whole this to my mouth, you know, in shock and amazement. But I just wanted to let you know I'm still alive. I'm still here. I still want to make videos. I just haven't had the time. My job now has me running around outside, and right now it is 97 degrees. And I am really miserable because it's also like 80% humidity or 90 or something like that. This feels like Florida. I don't like Florida at all. Florida's like miserable, and then you go to the beach and you're more miserable, and you're like, fuck. You go in the water at the beach and you're like, okay, but I'm afraid of open water because of sharks, you know. And before anybody says anything about, oh, sharks happen, yeah, sharks happen in less than 2 feet of water, statistically. And also on top of that, I've witnessed sharks in Jacksonville water. I went to the Jacksonville Pier, looked down, and my friend said, oh, look, that's a shark. And I went, well, shit, I'm not swimming here ever. Because knowing my luck, I'll scrape my toe and they'll be like, blood in the water! Woo! Yeah. So I'm going to pick up Chipotle. A little hungry, a little estudiant. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something that just kind of dawned on me the other day. You will have friends that change your life. And the people you keep around you are really, really important to either the growth or detriment of your life. There are some people in your life that are just toxic. And sometimes having a toxic person in your life is a good idea. And I will defend this with a why. So if somebody is toxic, they're basically teaching you what not to do. Thus, lessons learned. I mean, some are obvious, like don't drink and drive. Okay, yeah. We all probably could have learned that one, no problem. But also, we learn things from these toxic people, like how to spend your money, what car not to buy, how to save, how to not save, when to be frugal, when not to be frugal, who to keep in your life, who to not keep in your life, what makes a really good friend, what does accountability mean, how are people responsible, should you shell out money for other people's shortcomings? But these friends are really, really bad for you. And unfortunately, if you hang out with people long enough and if you don't make an active decision, you will start to grow and mimic or pick up some of their traits. I went down to Austin and visited a friend. And I'm not going to say his name because he's kind of not wanting to be on YouTube, and I completely respect that. So these people you keep in your life. I kind of thought about this about, I don't know, a couple days ago actually. On Saturday I went down to Austin, as I said before. Went down to Austin, saw a friend. Haven't seen this friend in over 10 years. It's been about 10 years. I think the last time I saw him I was turning 24, and I just turned 24 now, so it's been like 10 years and maybe a month or something like that. We worked together for a while. He got me into the motorcycle industry, and I got to learn from him a little when I was younger. And he was in his late 20s, I was in my early, and how I met him was through motorcycle riding. I rode for a bit, I got some gear from him. He sold me my first race suit, actually. That Alpenstar jacket that I wear, he sold me that. I was 21 when he sold me that. Jesus Christ. It's been a long time. But we talked, caught each other up on our lives. I mean, like 12 hours plus of just like, this is what happened to me, this is what happened to him. And it was awesome. It was so great. He instilled confidence in my abilities to do things. I learned how to be confident in what I do from him. And this moldable young 20s me learned how to do things, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing in life. A good model for a friend would be something like this. I haven't spoken to the guy in almost 10 years. Last year, I find out that he's in Texas via Facebook. I start looking up my old coworkers on Facebook. After a few months of looking around, I finally found the guy. And I was like, Jesus Christ, how have you been? And he's like, oh, I still talk to all the people we used to work with. And I talked to him, and he's like, oh yeah, nothing stops, kind of thing. Like 10 years later, nothing's changed. Still a funny guy, has a little more wisdom, has a little more gray in his hair, just like me. But we've gotten older. It's funny because you go from like the roaring 20s of your life, which are, I want to change the world, to I just want to be happy. Helping people is nice, don't get me wrong, but ultimately I just want to be happy. And you figure out at a certain point, money isn't everything. Money is not. I would love it if money was, but money is not. Money doesn't buy happiness. Fulfillment does. And these people that change your life, these people are so goddamn important. These are people that if I had never met him, I might not be on a supermoto right now. I might be living somewhere else. Actually, I wouldn't be on a supermoto. I would be living somewhere else. I would have a sport bike, and I would probably be miserable. Either that or in a different career field. If I had never met him, I never would have moved up to Bellingham. If I never moved up to Bellingham, I wouldn't have other people in my life. There's a couple people in Bellingham that I wouldn't trade for the world. There's one guy, I don't know if he wants to be on YouTube or not either, but he knows who he is. He moved away to, I think, Portland or something like that, but he, really cool guy, really nice. I mean, ultimately, these people, you should keep them in your life as much as humanly possible. These people shape your life. They give you advice, they give you courage, they give you more than you will ever know and more than you can even explain in words. It's a great thing. And I highly recommend you be that person for somebody else, because one day, somebody's going to need somebody. And you could be there to change their life. See ya.